If you'd have told me 10 years ago, back when I was waist deep in Halo 3 multiplayer, eating Hot Pockets, I couldn't actually afford getting team killed by a 12-year-old named XX Snipey Dog 420XX, who definitely should have been asleep, that one day Xbox would price its next console like a used Honda Civic, I would have laughed. I would have said, no way, gaming is for everyone. That's the whole point. But here we are. It's 2026, where the rumored price of the next Xbox is hovering around $1,200. $1,200. That's not a price tag, that's a mortgage payment. That's a guess we're not eating this month kind of number. And the funniest part, while Microsoft is over here pricing the next Xbox like it's a refurbished spaceship, Valve is just sitting in the corner like a tired uncle at a barbecue, charging half that and somehow still winning. This isn't a console war anymore. This is a guy in a $3,000 mech suit losing a fist fight to a guy holding a folding chair. So let's talk about Project Helix. Yes, that is the actual code name of the next Xbox, Project Helix. Sounds less like a gaming console and more like a hair restoration treatment your uncle orders from a sketchy YouTube ad at 2 a.m. But that is what they're calling it. And in classic Microsoft fashion, they have apparently decided that the next generation of console gaming should cost roughly as much as a small refrigerator. If you haven't been keeping up, which, no judgment, we have jobs, we have families, we have back pain, the rumors are pointing to a price tag somewhere between $1,000 and $1,200. And before you say, well, that's just a rumor, Kyler, calm down. Yeah, that's right. It is a rumor, but it's a rumor from the same industry tipster who has been correct on basically every console reveal for the past decade. So either he's right, or the universe is about to gift him a lottery ticket for being wrong this one time. Grab a coffee, maybe some ibuprofen for your posture. Let's get into it. So the deal with Project Helix is that it's not really a console, not in the traditional sense. It's a console PC hybrid, which is industry speak for we made a PC and we're going to slap an Xbox logo on it and hope nobody notices. The thing is supposed to run both Xbox games and PC games. It does sound amazing on paper. In practice, it kind of dissolves the entire reason you'd buy a console in the first place. Because here's the deal with consoles. The whole pitch, the entire founding philosophy of the console was it's cheap, it's simple, you plug it in, you play games. You don't have to know what VRAM is, you don't have to fight with drivers, you don't have to take out a second mortgage to afford it. Your mom could buy it for you for Christmas, and it just worked. That was the deal. Xbox just looked at that deal and said, what if we ruined it? Because what is a $1,200 console really? An Xbox that plays PC games is just a PC. It's a PC in a fancier hat. It's like buying a Tesla and being told, oh, by the way, it's also a tractor. Cool. Why? Who asked? Who is this for? And the official defense from Microsoft's leakers is that, well, you're getting $2,000 to $3,000 of PC performance for only $1,200, which is, I'll admit, technically true, but this is also like McDonald's pricing the Big Mac at $20 and going, yeah, but it's an $80 steak in there. You're saving $60. My guy, I just wanted a Big Mac. And it gets better, because remember last year when Xbox was running that this is an Xbox marketing campaign, the one where they tried to convince you that your phone, your laptop, your fridge, and probably your toaster are also somehow Xboxes? They scrapped it. Brand new CEO Asha Sharma got the keys to the building, took one look at that campaign and went, absolutely not, threw the whole thing out. Fair play. That campaign was the marketing equivalent of your mom calling her air fryer an oven. Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true. And then they came back with, and I cannot stress this enough, return of Xbox. That's the new slogan, return of Xbox. They've literally put it up on the walls in the office like it's a religious revival, like Xbox is returning from some long sabbatical in the wilderness where it found itself. Pal, you've been here the whole time. You sold a console with a fridge in it. You are the journey. And while all of this is happening, they also dropped the price of Game Pass Ultimate from $30 a month down to $23. Cool, nice, generous, except they also pulled new Call of Duty out of day one Game Pass, so now Call of Duty shows up on Game Pass a full year after it launches, which means Microsoft just lowered the rent and then took the toilet out. They saved you $7 a month, but the one game most of their audience plays, the one game that justifies the subscription for like 60% of Xbox users, you don't get for a year. They handed you a coupon and then stole your wallet. And this is what we're working with. This is the strategy. This is the company that is asking you to pay $1,200 for a console. So, okay, I've been fair. I've been balanced. I've explained the situation. Now I need to take off the rose-tinted glasses and grab the friggin' sledgehammer. Project Helix at $1,200, if those rumors hold, is the death of the Xbox brand. Full stop. I'm calling it, and I'm saying this as somebody who has owned every Xbox since the original. I have a Series X sitting under my TV right now, gathering dust like a haunted shrine. The brand, the idea of Xbox was the everyman console. It was the one the Halo guys bought. It was the one your friend whose family had less money than yours could still afford. It was the one your mom understood. It was the one your kid could ask for at Christmas without you having to call up your financial advisor. A $1,200 Xbox isn't an Xbox, it's a PC with delusions of grandeur. And the worst part is, if you are going to spend $1,200 on a gaming device that plays PC games, why on earth would you buy the one from the company that made "This is an Xbox" campaign? Why would you not just build the PC or buy a pre-built PC or buy a Steam machine for what will likely be half the price? Because that's the other shoe dropping here, kids. While Microsoft is over here fumbling the briefcase, Valve has been silently strapping rocket boosters to a literal cube. The Steam machine, the GabeCube, 6 times the horsepower of a Steam Deck, plugs into your TV, runs every game you already own on Steam, runs emulators, runs full desktop apps if you want, has a price tag rumored between $650 and $750. Is it weaker than the Xbox Series X? Yes. Does it lean on upscaling? Yes. Is it half the price of Project Helix? Probably. Also yes. This is the wildest part of the entire console generation. Valve, a company famous for not being able to count to 3, is winning by literally doing nothing. They sat on Steam machines for a decade. They watched Microsoft pivot, repivot, then pivot again. And when they just walked back into the room and went, "Yeah, we're back. Here's a cube. It plays your stuff." And the entire internet went, "Oh, thank God. Please save us." So why am I spending this much time ranting about a console codenamed after a hair conditioner? Because look around you. The console, the whole idea of a console, was supposed to be the on-ramp. It was supposed to be the affordable way in. Couldn't afford a gaming PC? Cool. Grab a console for $300, grab a game for $60, you're in. You're a gamer now. That on-ramp is collapsing in real time. The next Xbox is $1,200. The next PlayStation is rumored to be somewhere in the same ballpark. A new GPU alone costs more than a launch day PS4 did. RAM prices have doubled in a year. Storage is in shortage. And the kids growing up right now, they don't have the $200 entry point I had. They don't have the Hot Pockets and Halo 3 starter pack. They're being asked to pick between gaming and groceries. And I do get it. I understand it. Hardware costs more to make. The tech is more advanced. Inflation is real. I'm not naive. But there is a moment somewhere on the corporate spreadsheet where a company has to decide, are we still trying to make gaming accessible, or are we just chasing the premium audience and letting the rest churn out? And it really looks like Microsoft has made that decision. And it really looks like Valve, of all companies, is the one quietly going, you know what? We'll take the rest. That is wild. That's a vibe shift I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. Valve is the people's champion. Microsoft is the luxury brand. We are living in the dumbest timeline. So here's the final verdict. If Project Helix really does land at $1,200, you should not buy it. Full stop. Don't pre-order it. Don't put it on a credit card. Don't tell yourself, well, I'll just save up. You can build a comparable gaming PC for the same money. You'll have something that lasts longer, runs more stuff, and isn't named after a hair growth supplement. If you want a couch experience, Steam machine. If you want PlayStation exclusives, get a PS5 right now while they're still cheap. If you want Xbox exclusives, name 3. I'll wait. Personally, I'm probably getting a Steam machine the second it launches, mostly because I have, on multiple occasions, walked into my living room, looked at my Xbox and gone, do I even still own you? Like a houseplant I forgot to water. The Steam machine basically does everything I want my Xbox to do, but cheaper with more games and without the existential dread. So here's my question for you, and I want a real answer in the comments. Would you actually pay $1,200 for an Xbox that plays PC games, or at that price, would you just build the PC? Drop your honest take below. I read all of them, mostly to roast you, but I do read them. Drop a like if you would not pay that price. Drop a comment if you would, and we'll see which side wins. This is the kind of stuff I cover here, the games, the news, the industry decisions. Everybody else is too scared to talk about. Probably not scared at all, but it's what I wrote. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here a while, you already know the deal. Take care of yourselves, watch your posture, and don't let the grind break you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.